everyone. Hello everyone, my name is Princess Mary Joy Chirabago and I'm here to talk to you about communication breakdown. Firstly, what is communication breakdown? A communication breakdown occurs when communication between two people is either incomprehensible to one party or completely absent. According to the physiology today, communication breakdown occurs when a couple fights and then refuses to speak to each other. Refusing to speak to each other, also known as silent treatment, is one of the most common forms of communication breakdown. It usually happens when two people disagree or when someone says something hurtful or offensive. There are several methods on repairing or avoiding communication breakdown. Slowing down verbal communication or attempting to explain problem areas are two ways to ensure communication breakdown does not occur when one party is simply having difficulties understanding. According to Daniel L. Shapiro, when two parties are fighting or disagreeing, an apology or admission of wrongdoing can somewhat repair a communication breakdown. When one person dominates or controls a conversation, a communication breakdown can occur because the second party is not given the opportunity to communicate. Make a point of asking the other person how he is, what he has been up to, or what's new with him. If someone else is dominating the conversation, try alerting him to the facts. The 5 different types of communication. Number 1. Listening. This is referred to as the oral mode. Listening entails more than just hearing. It focuses on your level of engagement and how much attention you pay to the speaker. If you do not listen carefully and show genuine interest in what the speaker is saying, they may feel unheard, which can be discouraging. Not to mention that it may encourage them to never engage with you again. It is surprisingly easy to fail to listen properly. If no eye contact is made, the speaker is interrupted, and no follow-up questions are asked. You have not given them your full attention. Number 2. Verbal. This is referred to as linguistic mode. It's not as simple as just talking. It's about the words you use and how you say them. This means that the manner in which a thought, opinion, or action is expressed is critical. If words are mumbled, garbled, and complicated, or do not carry the appropriate tone, there may be a breakdown in communication. Number 3. Nonverbal. This category includes all nonverbal communication, such as gestures. Nonverbal communication is extremely important. It includes first impression. Before they even speak, a person has communicated with you through their body language, posture, and facial expression. Nonverbal communication must match the context and tone of what is being said, or the interpreter may become confused and misinterpret the social cues, resulting in communication breakdown. Number 4. Emotional awareness. This style of communication is rarely taught. It is the ability to recognize or accept emotions and respond appropriately. Reading the room and recognize when there are conflict will help you. Empathy, consideration, and building trust will all help. Number 5. Writing. Because of our reliance on emails, Slacks, and other messaging service, this will be the mode of communication you use the most. If you didn't pay attention in English class, this could be your downfall in this category, as grammar and punctuation are expected to be correct when communicating in writing. It is difficult to impress emotion in writing unless your workplace allows for the excessive use of smiley face, exclamation marks, and emojis. The clarity of the message as well as the reader's inspirations are both critical here. If you ask me, hey princess, how could a communication breakdown occurs? Where does it fall short? What information was not shared? To make it clear, here are some common examples of workplace communication
A
breakdown.
member of staff making a mistake as a result of miscommunication or insufficient training to employees performing the same task without realizing it. A coworker who is not properly treating a client. Certain critical tasks are not being completed on time or to the highest standard because no one in the team is communicating with one another. An overworked manager sending an email to their team that is missing vital information because they have a client on their case about completing work because they misheard what their manager was. Not communicating properly affects not only every aspect of the business, but if you expect your teams to collaborate, cross-communication will take its toll. This means that your company will transition from a well-oiled machine to individual parts that simply cannot function without one another.
So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope that I helped you about the communication breakdown.
Got kick.